Hey, it's Roxanne Joe.
Oh, hi, Rose.
This is the Apothecary Diaries, episode 17.
Yo!
So, last time, they were dealing with the brothers situation, which was just another monster of the week kind of investigation.
Yes.
And what's his name?
Almost definitely has lead poisoning.
Yes. She's going to go investigate the Pleasure District because there's some kind of secret going on here.
Yes,
and
because
he needs a disguise.
Yes, he wants to know what
what's makeup.
Lacan was talking about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lacan's so like dangling a card in front of his face, leading him into danger.
Yes. And she's like, he cannot stop himself.
Nope.
He needs to know what's going on.
Yeah.
That person that was in the flashback for Lacan, we all immediately felt vibes of like, what's her name? Mama's mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she's going to be helping him with an investigation into someone who is most likely related to Mao Mao, and I'm wondering at what point Mao's going to be like, you're hanging around a lot of places that are pretty close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to get to the annex? Why you want to go to the annex? You should go to the annex. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna get crazy because remember when she was thinking about him when he was describing Lacan, it was like, it sounds like a man I'm familiar with. I don't want to think about that right now, and she goes off into her mind into something else. Yeah, so I think she has some trauma with him. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm also looking forward to that.
Yeah. Drama. And as someone was saying in regards to when the new consort has shown up with the black and white and they're walking very slowly with the coloring, the production team created this beautiful introduction for the new consort. The music and the passage gives me chills every time. They really love to work on this show. And yeah, the art direction of the show is amazing.
Yeah.
Very, very
beautiful.
Very good. Yeah. Well done.
But yeah. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see 2 weeks ahead for this show, any other show that allows it, Patreon is there in the description. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you in discussion.
Hi.
歴史にはくだらない戦がたくさんあるが、警告の美女によって引き起こされている。が継承なんて
It's gotta start a war.
何でも滅ぼす気ですか？
お前のおしろいはどうやって作っている？
おお、美しくする。
Looks beautiful.
済ませろ。油で溶いています。
Oh, she keeps it on her.
それはすぐでき
Well,
る。
she reapplies it in a day.
はい。
顔を
I
変
mean,
え
that's
ら
perfect.
れる薬があれば便利なのだが。
漆でも顔につければ十分ですが、小元には戻りません。
俺を今と全く違う姿の人間にしてくれ。
Completely different person.
ただ、
Oh, wow.
やるなら徹底的
All the way.
Different shades.
Does not know how to do it halfway.
おはようございます。
This is
See
a
how
face to
naked-
me.
Always beautiful. You have a tough job here.
王子様は今日も一日美しいのでしょう。
新手の嫌味か。
She's sniffing his hand?
She's looking at skin tone. Oh no, she is missing.
こんな上等な高オタク庶民はいません。今の人士様の服は
Stop shouting.
せいぜい下級管理
It's still an
海の
official.
向こうから取り寄せたさ。議論の乗客の見分け方を知っていますか？それもありますが、もう一
You
つ。匂いです
smell.
金はあるが性病の可能性が高い。風呂に入らず不衛生。
You just show up just to impress.
その世界を知る者に聞いた方が早い。
それは油と塩です。
Dulls the sheen of hair and roughens the texture.
Just dumps it on his head. Oh, okay.
Ew.
Make his hair look less rich, less well taken care of.
This better be a worthwhile trip. This is gross.
何もそんな綺麗はして言わなくて
New
も
fabric
提言が
scrap.
まとめられれば何でもいいんです。
これで本当によろしいのですか？
you could have.
Where did you get that?
もっと臭くてもいいからです
Could be smellier.
人士様、
Right now? Dang.
Dude.
My gosh.
陰性の取れた筋肉質な作りだ。体型を変えていきます。
Alter his build.
Oh, like add lumps.
お二人も
The real commoner can't be so ripped.
Yeah.
I mean, just never take off your shirt.
水蓮様はこちらを。
Patting him up. I think that's a little too much.
Too much.
Perfect.
体型に人士
Yeah, it doesn't match. It doesn't match. Too much.
綺麗だな。次は顔です。
Oh, wow.
色の濃いおしろいをいくつか練りました。 これで平民のような日焼けした肌を
Suntanned
作っていきます
complexion.
It's good music.
Needlessly beautiful.
女の化粧をすればどんなに。
Don't you dare!
めいめい姉ちゃんに押し付けられたやつ。
High quality.
まあ、
But why?
I think she just wanted to see.
人だけで分かったもし誰か別の者がいたら大惨事だった
Yeah, she literally just wanted to see.
She just wanted to see it. Undo it. That hurts.
何もありません
何もないですよ。
はい何も
Nobody's admitting to anything.
さらに濃い色でクマを作ります
Just don't rub your
余っ
face.
たおしろいは体の各所に
This is impressive.
Yeah.
I did not think there's so much you
爪
could
の
do.
間にも詰めてどの男の手だタコ
He
は
trains.
普段筆か箸くらいしか持たない
Brushes and chopsticks.
術か棒術をやっているのだろうか本来宦官には必要ないはずだが
Just gonna figure something out.
そんなくだらない
She's like, I don't need to know anything.
Bad breath.
唇を濡らすようにゆっくり舐めて演技してください唇と喉が腫れて声が変わりますから
Change his voice.
何が入っている
Momo.
Necessary.
とても辛いですが
She said his voice is too beautiful. Too.
Yeah.
全部飲んでください最後の仕上げです
Cotton balls?
綿です
Change his
輪郭を
face
His
shape.
cheeks.
ここに乗せてください
He cannot talk to anybody.
Look at that. Wow, very
Well
good,
done.
Momo.
リボちゃん
坊ちゃんは
All she does is add freckles.
それでも2枚目
Still
半ぐらい
pretty.
に見えるのだもうともかく
You did actually.
全てやった
Pretty good job, Momo.
さーて久しぶりの里帰りだはい明日まで暇をもらったので高春様にしては珍しい表情だ
それならジース様も途中まで同じ道筋ですよね。
え
練習したところでおかしく思
Look at
わ
him,
れ
dude.
ジース様もそう思いませんか。
お前が来れば助かるんだが
Cool.
かんジンス様も乗り気だ私も部屋好きの下女として知られていますし
ならジャンマーも変装
Oh, they're gonna make her wear disguise.
これはいいですね。
お化粧用のハケ
She's like, I know what to do now.
Yeah. Okay, what did they do to her?
Maybe they make her pretty.
Yeah,
horse.
the opposite. The CGI horse, what the heck?
姿勢が
It's too graceful.
Oh, yeah, she's
こそ
pretty.
その口をやめろ私のことはジンカとでもお呼びください学校からすれば妥当だと思いますがね
Yeah, she has to be
確
the
かに
lady.
スイレン様
Oh, her daughter.
なので
So proud of himself.
何がそんなに楽しいんだ
That was he so uncomfortable with the thing in his mouth. My
こち
God.
らの地図です。
お父様のことは私にお任せく
Yes,
ださい
supposed to give it to him.
よろしくお願いします。
He's having so much fun.
You have to pretend to be poor.
He's like, I'm Jinka.
ジンカ
Thank you.
はいお嬢様
姿勢が良すぎる
ほ
やっぱり女装にした方が良かったかな世の平和
She has to
Time to
maintain
make
the peace.
peace.
目的地は
そこで知り合いと
Oh,
待ち合わ
okay.
せよ
Has contact.
Oh, there's Basin.
なんで私が怖いのか
Oh.
Bodyguard.
You
Spotted
suck.
immediately.
従者が主人より前に出るとはまだまだだな
He's excited.
よろしい
Well, she's having fun too.
Yeah, she's getting it.
Red.
小遣いももらったことだし鳥を締めてもらって一緒に見つけようか
買い物ですかこの格好で
親父に食わせてやりたかった
Oh.
医師としてもクス
This
し
is
として
literally
も
their first date.
右に出る者
Yeah.
がいないくらいすごい親父だが損得感情というものが欠落している
Oh, her
おか
dad.
げで同じ仕事なの
He
に
was probably
あんな
raised
あばら屋に住んでいる
noble.
Yeah,
Let me
he
see.
doesn't know how to use money. Take your money.
何ですか
なんで黙っ
He's
て
like, interact with me. Amazing pout.
何かまずこの匂いが焼き鳥
Are they supposed to eat with cotton in his mouth?
親父串焼き2本
I think they put it like up on the teeth.
どうぞ
あ
Kindness. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
食べないんですか
He has the stuff in his
その
mouth.
通り毒はありませんよ
Oh, okay.
あ
Nom 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 nom.
野営の時のよりうまいな塩が効いている
Camp.
あ宦官は普通部下の
Soldiers, not eunuchs. Is she gonna get a hint?
Hint, hint, hint.
In this episode, maybe.
Yeah.
うま ます
Poor Bathurst.
柿渋を塗ったばかりだから
Persimmon
坊ちゃん
tannin.
のおもちゃよでどうでした
すこぶる上機嫌でした
あなたにしては気の利く提案をしたこと一度気に入ったおもちゃがあれば坊ちゃんはそればかりで遊んでいたわね得られないくらい泣いてしまって
一つのものに執着する人士様はそれが許される立場にありませんか、
そんなに急がなくても良いのでは？
どなたかと待ち合わせなんでしょう
さっさと別れたいような口ぶ
He
り
didn't
だ
put the things back in his
Yeah.
drawings.
確か
別に家庭の生活も悪くないだろう。
Gosh, she's having so much.
確かに悪くないですねただ一人残された養父がちゃんと生活できているか心配ですので
いや、お前が薬や毒に
You actually care about a person.
養父は薬の師ですから漢方のみならず裁縫の医術まで心得が若い頃には裁縫に留学していたこともあったそうです
Yeah, so he was definitely well
よ
off.
ほど優秀だったんじゃないか。留学は国に選ばれなければいけないはずだぞ。そんな御人がなぜ花町で薬屋を？
いくら荷物を持っていても一物を取られてしまいましたから
お前の養父が宦官だということか。
Oh.
Oh.
花町式ジョークが滑ったのだろうか
It's a joke?
Oh, wait.
親父は裁縫への留学を理由に
Oh.
すなわち先の交代に
Oh.
宦官にされてしまったらしい
Oh, he's put it together?
あれかな上は宿屋で下は食堂か
ちょっと寄ってって
わざわざ変装までした理由が分かった町まで来てくれればよい
どういう意味だ？お前、六召喚の馴染みには詳しいのか？
まあ派手に立ち回る客であれば
どんな奴がいる？
守秘義務があるので
Oh, confidentiality.
義女の価値を下げるにはどう
There
す
we
る
go.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
不愉快なことを聞きますねいくらでもありますよ特に上位の義女ならば、室時代に一通りの教育を済ませます要望の良いものとそうでないものに分けられ一方見込みのあるものは茶飲みから始まり教養で客を取ります値はどんどん釣り上がり
Oh.
曲がったところで露出を
Wow.
身請けまで客に一度も手をつけられないといったことがあります手つかずの花だからこそ
Their
価値があるのです
purity.
倒ればそれだけで価値を判断します、こう腹ませれば
Uh-huh. Okay, that's what happened to her mom.
Oh,
Okay.
that's it.
Wow, that was the end
He
of the
learned.
Okay.
That's all he wanted to know. He didn't have to go through all of this. He just ask her. For goodness sake.
He just wanted a date.
Chica.
He just wanted a
He
date.
wanted a date.
Yeah.
Discussion.
Discussion.
All right, we did that whole song and dance for him to get the answer he's been looking for.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah.
It was for him to ask a question.
So you were right, Nikki. I mean, you had to guess that that's what happened.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because, like, did we not think of that before? But yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way he had phrased it that I thought that was what happened.
Yeah.
But
It
then, why is she still in the annex?
Yeah. Maybe it could just be the mental
Trauma?
Yeah.
Yes. But, yeah, we started out, left off where the other episode was. So, like,
Yes.
just, hey, need makeup, needs change.
Yes.
I did not expect all that.
No.
He's like, I'm
she
gonna
went
be
all out.
less beautiful.
Yes. It's like, can you put some freckles on me? That's not going to be enough for
No.
your beautiful face, sir.
We're gonna need to go all in.
Freckles would enhance your face.
We do literally everything we can to make you look unbeautiful.
And he still looks pretty.
Yeah.
He still looks handsome. It's like, that's the most handsome commoner I've ever seen.
It's just funny. I mean, this is just a random aside, but it's funny how beauty standards can flip so much because freckles were seen as such a bad thing at one point in time, and still are in some places. But you've got people also just tattooing freckles to their faces so that they
Yeah.
can get what they think is very beautiful.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Very
think they
funny.
look good, to be honest.
Yeah, I like
Same.
freckles.
Love freckles.
I used to draw freckles a lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I wrote make under.
Yes.
Make
Gotta
under.
make under.
Gotta make under.
And then she got a makeover.
yes.
Make under and makeover.
Got smelly clothes. Got a padded physique. Got
Yeah.
everything. Got his voice changed a little
Insane.
Yes.
bit. Basically, just gave him a slightly sore throat.
Sore
Yeah.
throat, yeah. Just a little irritation.
Yeah.
Of course, she knows all these things.
Yes.
At the very beginning, when he was like, if only there was some kind of a drug that could change your face, I felt like the pause there was like, wait, is that something that we're going to learn about that someone did? Is that what happened with the mom? That's what I thought for a second. Whoa. Because then there was like a pause and a move on, like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
Well, she said it was like, well, it would be permanent. So I guess it was, I thought it was referring to that.
Yeah. Well, she was talking about something you could apply, some lacquer that would be permanent, like permanent makeup.
Yes.
But anyways, quite an ordeal of a makeover, and she's like, let me see what happens if I put lipstick on him. Oh my goodness, we would ruin the world.
Yes.
But then
we, what's his name? Gao Shun is like, oh, he can't have an official attendant, and I don't. If he's a commoner, it must be you.
Yes.
Mao.
Why did he suggest that? Just to make him happy?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think that conversation with the old lady was, he was just, I think it
Give
would
him
be
his
nice.
toy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But he also ended off on that, like, in his position, he shouldn't fixate on one thing. So I think he's kind of aware that she's in always some level of danger, you know?
Yeah. But also, to me, what I got from it is, like, he's like, I want to make him happy with his favorite toy right now, but he really shouldn't have this favorite toy, so I really shouldn't be enabling him. That's kind of what I was getting from it.
Okay.
Like, he's enabling a behavior that should not be enabled. But because he cares for him, is like a doting father, not doing good by giving more candy to the child.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could also be that perhaps he doesn't necessarily see this as going to be a permanent thing.
Yeah.
Like, just
I do see that perspective too, because they're like, it's a toy.
Yeah.
And as a toy, he always has a different favorite toy over time, and he gets over it, and then he has to settle down with this new toy.
Get a new toy, try to find a new one.
Yeah. So I can see that kind of being their perspective as well. Like, they're not worried, but they're worried, but not that worried.
Yes. I wrote Michael Jackson, and I'm trying to figure out what. I remember. Yes. So it was like him going around pretending to be poor, having a fun time, reminded me of Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson did something very similar. Because he never experienced normality his entire life because he was a famous person from a child. So what he did is his agency bought out a store, like a Walmart store, hired hundreds, maybe not hundreds, dozens of people to act like your regular going to shopping kind of thing. And he went in there to go grocery shopping. That was a whole thing. Like, I had a whole day where he could just pretend to be normal. No one would stop him. No one would look at him. No one would speak to him. He'd just buying groceries. He was so happy in the video.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's very sad.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Seriously though, they needed to watch this show to learn how to turn someone into a commoner.
Yep.
Oh goodness. But
Then we got a little bit of more information about her father. Her
Yes.
father is a eunuch.
yes.
He was working in did she say out loud how he became a eunuch, or was that to us herself?
She said the Empress made him a eunuch when he went to study abroad.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Because I was wondering if Jinshi was putting it together, because he was like, apothecary, doctor.
I thought maybe he knows a story that's similar about.
I think so. I think he knows something about him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know it's him.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, what is the benefit of making... So, the eunuch thing, I get you get a lot of, like, power and stuff. So maybe it's a part of, like, keeping them close. It's like, if you're going to get all this education, all this useful stuff, we need to make sure you're tied to the palace. And so making him a eunuch's one way of doing that.
Yeah.
And also because he's going to be obviously working in the back. He needs to be a eunuch. Because they only let eunuchs, supposedly, back there.
Supposedly. Yeah. But there wasn't any inkling of anything else, because for a second there was like, I was wondering maybe there was something else going on in the background as well, like he had like a connection with someone or romance with someone, but it's like a trade deal almost, like if you want to do that, make sure there are no problems that can come up with this other thing. Maybe.
So I guess we're going to eventually find out how he came to have Mama, because I thought Mama was a product of the palace.
Yeah.
But now it's looking like she's just a product of Laken. So Laken is still an official, so she would still have like official status if Laken, whatever, when it all comes out, but she's not so that would help still having more noble noble lineage.
If he's even noble, because he could have just like earned that position.
Well, I mean, he's still an official.
He is an official.
So
It's
that
better than nothing.
Yeah, you still like it's not like born into nobility, but she's technically born into nobility because of his position. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's to say, like I don't know. I feel like there could be a separation there if a commoner rose through the ranks and became a high-ranking official. Does that make you a noble? Is what I'm wondering.
I think nobility was not based on like. It's not like
houses.
It is really literally how much money you have.
Okay.
At least from my understanding. But so the fact that he's in the as an official up there, that's nobility.
Chief strategist is a big deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, Jinshi can't even control him. So. So is Lakan trying to find his child? Is he suspicious that Mama is his child? And what does he want with her if that were the truth? Like, what would he care?
Is it even his child?
Yeah, because he could have
maybe
like
he
arranged
used somebody else.
Yeah.
That too.
You know, like that demented, slight. He's like, I'm not so terrible as to do it myself,
Yeah.
Right.
but to pay somebody else to do it.
Yes,
You know.
that's true.
And also, it connects to that whole explanation of like the Valley of Courtesans. Connects to just a comment I read the other week where someone's talking about how you can see a lot of similarities between that, even the palace life, and modern day idol culture in the East with like K-pop,
yeah.
or even like stars in Japan, stuff like that,
Yoshinoko.
where people are held to like you're selling a fantasy almost, and that's why people get so mad when like it turns out someone had a secret relationship.
Yeah.
Because you as a fan is connecting with that person on an almost like romantic level in a parasocial way, and so that purity is what you're selling to the people. And yeah, if a K-pop star became pregnant, they would lose a massive amount of popularity.
Yeah, which we saw in Oshinoko with Ai trying to hide her pregnancy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because not funny. If a K-pop star had a kid, right, but that kid turned out to be also a star, that person's star power would be unrivaled. Because the tragedy and all the story there, despite the other person's, the parents' story tanking, they would become the biggest star ever.
Yeah,
in a weird, twisted way.
Yeah.
Well.
So we're getting closer and closer to the truth. I wonder who's gonna reach the truth first. Is it Jinka or I was trying to.
They were just calling her Lady Mama.
Lady. I was trying to remember the Japanese, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I like this little side travel here.
Yes, the little date was cute.
Mini dates
And
and
then
Basen stuffing his food in the back.
Oh, just the three of us. Just the three of us. Yeah. And him like being like, yo, those skewers look good though. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back.
So guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like it, time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the uncut version of this, anything else that we do, or even 2 weeks ahead, the Patreon is there in the description. But either way, guys, thank you guys very much for being here for another episode of Apothecary Diaries. I will see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Alex, Skillian, Gillian Tate, Alharion, Crevathan, Kano, Tyrone, Wills Willy Wills, Danvir Binja, Rare, Psycho 6, Jamal Wilson, NC Hawksman, Ichu, Deli, and to Eric Wang.